Villager can be a pain in the butt.
Villager
take those,
yes.
Take that banana, put it in your pocket. You don't get no banana anymore. I just needed to mention that I actually literally took mixed banana.
He did. He grabbed it, snatched it right off the table.
For effect, ladies and gentlemen. Anywho, let's get to Battlefield here. JJ likes Battlefield actually in this matchup. He just likes Battlefield in general too. He'll take Clouds to Battlefield.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't mind.
JJ really doesn't mind it here. And I will have to say, like, JJ has experience in this matchup.
Yeah.
We have one of the better villagers in the Midwest, in Chicago, named Panda Bear. And so JJ knows what his objectives are in this game.
Yeah, he understands the way to play it. So what he'll do things like when he pulls banana. First of all, he fights the matchup mostly without banana. And he'll do this thing where you kill the tree.
Yep.
The tree has a set amount of hit points where you can just hit it enough times and then it goes away. When he does choose to fight with banana, which he doesn't do at the start, he pulls the banana, throws it down immediately, picks it back up again. That way, it's harder to get the pocket down.
Yes. Kind of wears out some of the HP on that banana. Just said it does indeed make it hard to pocket.
But all right, this up smash gonna seal the deal. Villager of average weight, not too heavy, not too light, but that will be enough. But okay, AngryAlph pressuring on this Battlefield platform here, chasing JJ all the way around.
So this is that same situation of whoever wins this is going home happy, and whoever loses is making the sad tweet.
Yeah, remember, AngryAlph is local. JJ traveled 5 hours to get here, and to drown in pools for a 5-hour drive is a rough ordeal.
Yeah, that's a crushing feeling.
Especially when you're top 3 in your local scene. And Chicago has been put on the map lately. They really have leveled up.
Indeed have recently, and that I would attribute that a lot to Zero showing up.
Yeah, definitely. Zero really helped, I think, just the mentality of everyone in Chicago. And JJ doing some Zero-like ledge trapping here versus Villager, not letting him go anywhere.
Yes, indeed, yeah, now he's got the off-stage pressure here, but JJ just barely snags that ledge.
Brilliant barrels, but it won't matter. That is the stock gone. Using that little twig. It's always surprising that that's a kill move. He just, this tiny little twig, he just literally twirls it lazily above his head, and then you'd explode.
It's like stronger than his up smash sometimes. Just like no big deal, you know? it feels like it.
And that is the stock and the game. Finding that forward smash here. Diddy Kong gonna clean it up. And we're getting the report from the Gucci stream that in game 3, Black Twins' controller just desynced. He uses a Wii Remote nunchuck, by the way. It desynced from the setup, and he just forfeited in the middle of the match, game 3. So I don't.
So we'll see what development happens there if they plan to run it back.
Yeah, we'll find out if it's a regame or something.
Oh, okay. I guess the report is they're going to run it back off stream at 1-to-1.
Yeah.
So they're going to be game 3 off stream. Interesting tactic there. We'll see how that turns out here. But in this game now, we have JJROCKETS and AngryAlph moving into game 2.
Oh, sneaking by that 3 turnip. Oof. Okay, JJ, I don't see what you're doing with this ledge play off stage versus Villager. You were doing so good with your ledge trapping. Why even go and risk that?
You are absolutely true on that.
But, you know, Alpha's playing well on Final Destination right now. This damage is adding up slowly, and if you just don't have the right read on the timing of like when Villager's going to do these get-ups and these slingshots, it just adds up. It's a death by a million cuts.
Yep.
Playing with fire again. That slingshot was pixels away from stealing those barrels.
You're absolutely right. The JJ's recoveries have been placed so well in this set specifically that we're talking about.
I agree. And it's the difference between this stock being at 111% or this stock being long gone.
Very true here. Now, JJ is kind of taking a beat down here. The percents are in the favor of Alph.
All right, he's going to get the forward air there. That was weird, whatever that was. But, oh, the barrel trade! The barrel not paying off for JJ.
His own barrels betrayed him, and that is going to be Alph taking the first stock here, or rather, not losing the first stock. I don't know if I would call that taking it.
That was a bunch of weird.
A bunch of weird.
It was a bunch
A
of
bucket
weird.
of weird. Now he is. Oh, almost didn't
Sneaking
snag
away.
that there. Yeah.
JJ looking for an up smash. Okay, just gonna break through with the forward air. That forward air, such a good tool for Diddy Kong. Just break zones against these zone-esque characters.
See right here, 170% on this villager. JJ, land
Oh,
a
that
hit.
get-up attack should have been punished a little more hard. This is the game. That is AngryAlph getting in there. 2-stock.
JJ just needed to land an up tilt there at the very end, and he just couldn't even find a place to do that.
Nope. It was just AngryAlph was all over. Nowhere to go.
So we're moving on into game 3. Where do you think they're going? Yeah, ooh, running it back.
JJ's been doing this a lot lately,
Where
where he just loses on a stage and he's like, no, I can win on this stage. I don't need a counter pick.
Yeah.
And you know, Final Destination Diddy Kong is actually amazing, so I don't blame him at all here. Usually, this is kind of an opposite day situation where, like, usually the villagers want Battlefield and the Diddy Kongs want Final Destination, but it's actually Alph who picked the stage in the first place. All right, Banana in the pocket here. Alph able to take away that tool. JJ, though, of course, like we said, pretty good fighting Banana-less in this matchup. Does not rely on it at all.
But all of a sudden now Alph does have the banana in his pocket. I just saw him sneak
He
it
dropped
out.
it there for a second.
Did he? Okay.
It hit JJ, and he kind of rolled backwards, which actually getting hit by that there is better than it persisting, because then he could get another pocket on it. So JJ taking that win and going for this ledge trap style I mentioned. Oh! Spot dodge. Watch out.
Catches with that bowling ball here. JJ is in more control this game than he was last game. I don't know if last game JJ just wasn't thinking, because that can sometimes happen. You start autopiloting, you start just kind of playing, hitting buttons, and then you kind of wake up and realize, hey, I need to win this game. And
Exactly.
That's what JJ is doing here just now. Takes that first stock with a big old forward smash.
Yup, he knew exactly what AngryAlph had in mind, which is trying to land with one of those dares. It can be tricky. Like, it comes out so quick. It's one of the fastest, strongest options that Villager can do, like, out of shield.
Yeah.
Especially if you get more than one turnip, but JJ just spaced brilliantly around that option. Down tilt reaching. And JJ trying to get this lap on and really just shut down the Michigan hopeful here, AngryAlph.
Yeah, that was a brutal way of saying that. I loved it. Shut down the hopeful.
Well, I mean, I see people in the crowd here. They really want their boy to win.
Yeah, of course.
But Chicago wants this day.
Yes, and JJ has other plans.
Jump gone. Watch out. Okay.
Sneaks in like a thief in the night.
I love that imagery.
He did, man. He was just zipped up under there.
And just, he had nothing to do. Zip zop zoobity bopping all the way over the ledge. And here he is again, faster than Al can react.
I'm Mick. Joined to me on my left is Bill Cosby. Zip zop zippity bop.
Too many Cosbys, man. Down smash.
Yup.
Sealing it.
That is going to do it, and JJ is happily moving on into top 32 of this tournament, man. This top 32, what is there to say about it? Names like Mistake. I was gonna say notable names, but I literally just would have read all of 32. Like, I mean, every single person
A lot
here
of good players, man.
is notable.
A lot of good players.
A lot of good players are here, and
Some of them are in losers, which we might not have expected.
yes.
But overall, it has been a relative